All right, well, I haven't tried not to Wordle for a while, so let's look at DontWordle. This is the game that's just like Wordle, except you're trying not to guess the answer word. And you have to follow hard mode, and I'm gonna use the random starting word button on the site here because, I don't know, it's always kind of fun. Okay, so we got a yellow E and a yellow A, so we have to reuse the E and the A. Now, the good thing is there's plenty of ways we can use A and E in words, so, you know, E is most likely to be at the end. So I'm thinking don't put it at the end. But, I mean, EA like that is pretty good too. So, what if we did something like this? Now we can't do the D at the end, but we could do an R, but... let's do rarer. Now, R is a good letter, so there's a decent chance that there's an R in the word, but... on the off chance that there's not an R in the word, we've only checked one new letter. So that's pretty good. Let's go with that. And, oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, man. All right, well, I should undo now, but I don't like to do that. I like to try and do it without undoing. So, I mean, we could do paper. Again, it's just one new letter. Let's go for it. Okay, okay, that was good. Are there any more that we can do with just the same letter? Well, we could do EA something. We can't do eater. We could do eager. It repeats the E, so it's still only checking one new letter. Let's go with that. Okay, okay. We're doing good so far. We keep getting closer and closer to not having very many words left. We're cutting out about 10 each time, it looks like. So, we gotta think of some obscure words. You know, there's faker and baker and namer. And I mean, there's 33 words left, but I'm not thinking of a lot of them. Waner? Would that be a thing? Waxer. Waxer and waner, are those things? I'm tempted to try waner and then do something with the X on the next one. Like, well, like faxer, but that's not that obscure, but... the more obscure the word is, the less likely it is to be the answer, basically. I mean, things can wax and wane, but I don't know if a waner is a thing. Let's try it. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird word, so, okay. We could try waxer. Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, okay, very good. Now we just gotta guess one more out of the 26 words and hope that it's not the answer. So, famer is a weird word, if it is a word. Lamer, it would be really lame if I guessed that and that was the answer. We could do layer, Laker, like the Los Angeles Lakers. Lacer, someone who laces up shoes would be a lacer, I suppose. There's a lot of them with the L. And I mean, any of these are potentially the answer, but basically I just have to decide which one seems the least likely to be the answer, which would be the one that's the most obscure. But of course, if it's not obscure enough to not be the answer, then they're all equally likely, so. I kinda like Laker, actually. I feel like, of the ones I've been thinking of, maybe that one's the best. Let's try it. Hey, oh no, it was Baker. Wow, the answer was Baker. Okay, that was close. I didn't think we were gonna be able to get there after my rarer guess, but I was expecting to do an undo. All right, so Baker. All right, so Baker, Faker, Jaker, Maker, Naker, and Ochre were left at the end there. And it doesn't show me it won't let me get the 26. That's too, I think it has to be under a certain number before it'll show it to you. But anyways, all right, well, you know, the good thing about this DontWordle is it's one of those trap words, the AER trap, and there's so many possibilities. Now, of course, rarer, paper, eager, all of those could have been the answer, right? But I guess the main idea is to keep this number on the side as big as possible so that your odds are lower that you're gonna accidentally guess the correct word, so. But anyways, let me know how this one went for you. Did you get into the trap, and did you manage to survive the trap? And of course, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
Yeah, Kenny said to me, he said, you know the difference between you and me, Al? You live off your paycheck. I live off the lands. I said, yeah, that's so true, Kenny.
K with a double E, a double S, and a double E. Picked the wrong day to try and do a stepdle again. A Y? A Y? Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. What would that be? What about L? Logical? Logical? That seems like a logical guess. E-file, E-file. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Bit of paperwork is a form.